Alright, this is going to be a front wheel bearing replacement. This is a 94 Z28. Where you jack it up, 6-speed like mine, set your e-brake, or you can put it in gear, or do both, automatic, put it in park. My little play school chair. Pop the cap off, flathead screwdriver. Maybe go around it. Loosen the lug nuts before you jack it up. Oh, that's weird. None of these quite fit right. See if I got a socket. First time I ever ran into that. Maybe 3/4 or bigger, maybe. $19mm. Or 3/4, but 19 fits just a hair better. That's 3/4. That's 19. They're about the same, really. God damn. Does not feel right. Yeah, I'd say. Fucking tight are those, Jesus Christ. Broke the damn extension off. Well, since that's stuck in there, let's try the 3/4. Where the hell that went. That's why you don't buy cheap ass tools. Try to loosen these first before that one that was really stuck. Still using a 19, just trying to get leverage on it. God damn. Yeah, these are on there too tight. Alright, that was the one that broke the fucking thing. Let's see if I can get it off. That wasn't even that bad. Just a cheap ass extension. Well, this is already taking longer than I thought. I'll jack it up now. That's why I like these that bend. sit there and ratchet on it. Alright, this is already loose, but if it sticks, just kind of beat around it on a rubber mallet and use a block of wood against the edge here with a sledgehammer. Sometimes you can just kick them and they'll come off. I'm gonna take the brake caliper off. Ah, son of a bitch. It's not a socket, it's a hex key. Okay. 3/8. And you got the one right there, and the one right there. Now sometimes they just sit in there and spin even though they're backed out all the way. So you gotta kind of pull back on it as you turn so they'll come out like that. This one's backing out pretty good. But a lot of times they'll just sit there and spin once they're all the way out, and you keep cranking on them and cranking on them like this, see? Then you just gotta pull back. And don't get these dirty. These are really tight fit. Some lube would be some good idea too. Usually you got to beat that off with a hammer. I just got lucky that time. That's how your pads go in there. Try to set that up somewhere like that. You don't want to leave it hanging from this hose, or you can crack it or damage it, then you'll have bad brake hose. Alright, then your rotor comes off. Once again, that was really easy. You usually got to beat them off with a hammer from the backside. I mean, worst case scenario, you try to smack it around here with a hammer to loosen it up so it come off, because if you beat on the rotor, you damage it. Then you'll have to put new rotors on. But that one was real easy, it just came right off. It's usually not that easy. So this is your hub assembly. Your wheel bearings inside of there. And you got these 4 bolts that hold it on the back. They look like they might be about a 1/2 inch. I'll see you in a sec. Should probably spray those. Go get my spray real quick. They don't look that bad though, but I'm still gonna spray them. Your ABS sensor. Make sure you don't break that off. Pull the tab up, wiggle it. Okay, that's off. I'll be right back. Well, see if I can figure out what size this is first. I think it's a 1/2, like I said. Could be wrong. Alright, it is 13 millimeter. $13 mil. PB Blaster, you can use WD-40, but this is definitely better. I'm just gonna spray those, loosen them up. You know, if shit's too tight, break it off, then you got a real big problem, which I have done. I just got some of that in my eye. Yeah, don't do that. You should probably be wearing safety glasses, which I'm not. Be a good idea to let these soak, you know, 5-10 minutes or so. But I'm just gonna go ahead and crank on them. I'm gonna wipe this camera off real quick. Shit. Socket came out. The other way. Alright, they're all loose now. Just gonna back them all out. Wish I had power tools one day. My videos would be a lot shorter and I won't have to edit so much. It's all loose now. Nope. I don't have my phone on me. I want to go check it.
Well, I didn't know you had it.
No.
No, I was thinking about what you said about what
Can it wait? I'm making a video. Alright, don't forget that bracket goes there and the bolt goes through it. Now you just gotta knock that off. Oh well, if I put it on a box or something right here. Fuck. I need a bigger hammer. I need some sort of puller to get this out. Spray around the seams, try to loosen it up. I don't know if we can see back here, but inside around it too. I gotta go find my big hammer. See if I find my big hammer. Alright, we're gonna try this. Put these studs back in. I don't know if you can see that, but there's no, it doesn't thread into the spindle. It only threads into the hub. So you reinstall these most of the way and try to tap on the back of them. Pop that hub off. Starting to come. Itty bitty gap is starting to come off. Bigger hammer, which I couldn't find. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Alright, I'm going to clean up in here with a wire brush. Maybe lube it a little with motor oil or something. That's the mating surface. You see that rust on there? Shouldn't be on there. This is basically welds the damn thing in place. So I'm going to clean this up a little, and wish I had some grease, but I don't. So I'm just going to put some motor oil on it. Try and lube it up so maybe the next one won't get stuck like that. But this car is, oh, let's see, 94. It's 21 years old. And it's probably the original wheel bearing, so it's not bad for 20 years. Oh shit. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Make sure you put this on the right way. The ABS sensor, it's the way it was facing when we took it off. Not like that. It was like this. Make sure it's flush all the way around before you start putting the bolts back in. There's a little tiny gap with the bolts will pull it flush with the spindle. That new one's a little stiff. They'll loosen up after you drive on them. Size. 13. That's what I thought. Oh, not bad. This is the other problem you're going to run into, beating on this. The socket doesn't want to fit now. So, try not to do that. You want to do like I did. Now I said in the beginning of the video, remember to put that on, but I forgot. I gotta back this bolt back out now so I can put that bracket under it. Alright, bracket's on like it should be. Plug your ABS sensor in. Make sure it's on all the way. I'm not sure what the torque is on this. I'm going a crisscross pattern or an X pattern. I'm just going to hand tighten it really good in a couple stages in that pattern. Getting hot out here.
How could you tell?
I saw its face sticking out of your hand.
What kind is it?
I don't know. That's not what I saw.
It's a big one.
It's like that little one I caught. Those are whipper frogs.
Oh, is it?
They get bigger than that.
Do they really? You okay sticking the garden?
Yeah. That's where I want them.
Huh?
That's where I want them.
Okay. Well, I don't want it.
Yeah, hard time getting this back over the rotor. You can just push in that piston right there with a C-clamp or something, which I might do in a second, but I think I can just hammer it back on here. Damn these shorts. Save yourself the hassle if you can. Get a C-clamp ready and just push that in. You know, beating on that, you could break off little pieces of pad and shit too. You don't want that. I'm just being lazy. Best way to do it, push that piston back in so you have more than enough clearance. Everything's fit inside of there, really tight. That's why I'm lubing those. It's supposed to be nice and smooth. They get gunk and shit in there, and then that's where they stick and they don't want to back out. Right, going through there. Just gotta line it back up with this hole up there. Same on the bottom. Again, that's a 3/8 hex.
You might want to be
Just go back and forth. That way you try and bring the caliper down flush. You don't want it tilted at an angle. I'm just going to hand tighten these. It's getting hot out here. Yeah, that's hot. $19mm. I like to just kind of get them tight like this first before I drop the car down. A star pattern. crisscross. I'm not going to lower it all the way. I just like getting some weight on it. That way I can do the first. You want to torque in about 3 steps. I'll usually use my torque wrench. Do 30 pounds all the way around, then 60 pounds all the way around, and then 80. 90 usually seems like it's a bit too much. Damn thing's just stuck when you try to take them off after that, like what I ran into when I started. But today I'm just going to be lazy and do it by hand.